If you just joined us, you're watching TVC News at 7. Let's take you now to Bayelsa State, where 9 years after the killing of a 17-year-old Innocent Kokorifa by a police officer in 2016, the Federal High Court in Yenagoa has awarded compensation worth over 500 million naira to Daniel Kokorifa over the incident. In this report, TVC News Joseph Kunde visits the Kokorifa family after the death of their promising young child.
Global Rights reports that Nigeria has recorded over 800 incidents of extrajudicial killings across the country in the last 3 years. But before these incidents were the sad case of late 17-year-old Innocent Kokorifa, the first out of 5 children of Mr. Daniel Kokorifa, a civil servant. He was shot dead along Air Force Road in Yenagoa on the 18th of August 2016 by one Corporal Vincent Koloamowe, a now convicted and dismissed police officer who was also sentenced to death by a court in 2018. 7 years after, some succor seems in sight for the Kokorifa family as the Federal High Court sitting in Yenagoa awards over 500 million naira to Daniel Kokorifa in the civil rights suit. He also seeks a public apology from the Nigerian police.
Certain monetary compensation was awarded in favor of the applicant, who is the father of the deceased. There was also the order of the court that the police should immediately issue an apology on 2 national dailies with regards to the incident that occurred, the extrajudicial killing of Master Innocent Kokorifa on the 18th day of August 2016. Although no amount of monetary compensation can pay for the life that is lost, but at least the compensation would at least assuage some of the expenses that the family has suffered over the years.
It is only maybe when you go to the political sphere that they will not say judiciary is the hope of the common man. But when you talk about civil cases like this is one good example. So I want to commend the father of the late Innocent Kokorifa, my brother Daniel Kokorifa, for taking this matter up. If it were to be some person, they would say, "Live and for God."
We paid a visit to the home of Mr. Daniel Kokorifa in Yenagoa to get his reaction to the judgment and the state of the family 9 years after the tragic loss of his son.
My wife and all my children were going to still keep on mourning him. He's still in our memories. But God will have it. We've gotten judgment of the fundamental human rights enforcement case, and the judgment was in favor and money was awarded, and we are waiting for this stipulated time to make sure that we follow up the judgment to make sure those monies will be paid.
Activists believe the judgment, when followed through, will act as a deterrent to other trigger-happy police officers.
It is within the capacity of the Nigerian police force to pay the compensation, the damages awarded. Police is having money. After all, police is a federal government institution. So, federal government will take care of it. To let police go and pay the compensation so that the police will also take very serious in training and retraining. Again, warning and rewarning their personnel that goes out there to behave in an unprofessional manner, unprofessional conduct.
The memory of late Innocent Kokorifa is now being kept alive by his family and friends who recollect his big dreams of becoming a lawyer.
If his life was not cut short, Innocent could have been a lawyer. So till today, and that motivates me to make sure that I followed it up. And if we got to the timeline and this money is not being paid, definitely every 10 years, I will going to have a protest of my son in the state, possibly even in the Federal Capital Territory.
We have been together ever since as children. He's well-mannered, cultured, and has always told us of his ambition of becoming a lawyer, a young guy with a good prospect in life. His life was just cut short by the men of the Nigerian police.
A compensation of 500 million naira to the Kokorifas has been seen as a welcome development, a money the family say would be used as a fundraising charity in the fight against police brutality. Joseph Kunde, TVC News